Today, I am sharing my Azure Standard haul. This is our largest haul that we have had from Azure as a family. Today, we are trying some new products and also purchasing some favorites. So join me today as I share everything that I got from Azure this month. If you're new to Azure, consider using my referral link in the description box below. The first item that I picked up in this order is the organic Nancy's Probiotic Whole Milk Yogurt. We love this yogurt. I've talked about it many times on my channel, and this time I picked up 2 containers of the 32 ounces of yogurt. The first one I paid $5.28 for because it was on sale, and then I realized that we probably would need another container of yogurt, so I paid the regular price of $6.60 for the second one. So the great thing about Azure is if something is on sale, you can check out early and pay that on sale price. And then if you want to add more things to your order, you can do that after you've placed your order. But unfortunately, if you've missed the sale and then you add something on, you're going to be paying the regular price. Really love this yogurt. It has a great consistency. It's thick, it's creamy. I really prefer it over anything that I can find in the grocery store. So whenever we see this on sale, we definitely pick it up, but it's kind of become a monthly staple in our Azure orders. The next item that I picked up this time around is the Maxim Hygiene Ultra Thin Classic Panty Liners. This is something that I just cannot find anywhere locally to actually find an organic feminine product. So these are definitely expensive. They're much more expensive than anything you could just get at the store, like your standard name brand. But I wanted to try these out because organic cotton is a lot better and this has fewer ingredients and it's just a cleaner product. So I definitely wanted to pick these up and try them out. So this was a 35 count and it was $6.77. This is something I really love about Azure is that you can find every kind of product, and you'll see that today. We have anything from leggings to onions to feminine products to wheat to diapers, all kinds of things. I also picked up the Maxim Hygiene Organic Cotton Ultra Thin Winged Pads. This is a 10 count, and this was $5.78. Again, a lot more expensive than anything else that I'm going to find, but even the cleaner options in the store really aren't that great. Wanted to pick these up and try them out. Next, we got a book. This one is called Keeping a Family Cow, and this is by Joanne S. Groman, if I'm pronouncing her name correctly. And we do have a cow, and recently got this cow in the fall, so I thought this would be a helpful book for us to just have as a resource. This was $13.78. For books, I always like to check out Amazon and eBay first just to see if I can get it any cheaper. And Azure was the winner in the cheapest price for this book, so I went ahead and got it through Azure Standard. Next up, I got these half-gallon jars from Azure Canning. And these are wide mouth jars. They have the lids and the bands. And I got 2 packs of the 6 count. They were $15.18 for a 6-pack, so that comes out to be $2.53 per jar and lid. These have the superb bands and rings. And then these Azure Canning jars are just really beautiful. I love the design of them. I am planning on using these for food storage, just not like preserving necessarily, but just having like dry goods and stuff in them. And I thought they would look really pretty in the pantry and just help to solve some of our storage issues and also switching over from plastic to glass. So this was a really great deal. I was looking on Amazon for just like ball or anything type of half-gallon jars, and this was the cheapest price that I could find. And like I said, they're really lovely, and I'm glad that I got these. The next item I wanted to try out this time around is the Azure Market baby diapers, and these are definitely pricier than the absolute cheapest diaper that you can buy, and that is what we have to buy sometimes, but I wanted to try these. And they're going to be similar in price to like a Pampers Swaddlers or some kind of like nicer diaper. So these were $11.45 for 36 diapers. These are the large size, so this comes out to be 32 cents a diaper. The ingredients are amazing. I don't know if you've ever looked at diaper ingredients, but they're horrible. They're so bad. So I wanted to try these out for our toddler. However, I had no idea how much our toddler weighed. So I ended up getting the size large because I thought that was the weight range that we were in, but these are too big. So we'll just save these, and next order I'll probably get the mediums instead of the larges because our baby's weight is kind of on the lower end of this range. But I wanted to get the diapers out so that you could see what they looked like. They are a pretty good quality. They're a little bit thinner than I would have thought that they were, but they definitely don't feel cheap. They have your classic like wetness indicator, and it's just, a diaper. We tried one on our toddler because this one I pulled out of the package, obviously, and that's when we realized like they were way too big, but they definitely seem like a good quality diaper. So I am excited to repurchase these in the correct size for our toddler. The next item that I wanted to try out this month is some organic leggings. These are organic cotton leggings. The brand is Maggie's Organics. I wear leggings underneath skirts, dresses in the winter a lot, so I thought it might be a good idea to invest in a higher quality legging. These are definitely an investment. These were $25.45 for one pair of leggings, which I know is high, but we are kind of in the process of trying to switch over some of our clothing, especially like base layer type stuff, to cotton or organic cotton. So I wanted to try these out and just see if they would be of a good quality and switch them out for some of my other ones that have very little cotton in them. So first impression, I do like these. I went off the size chart and I ended up getting a size medium. They definitely have some stretch because they are 90% organic cotton and I believe 10% either elastane or spandex. Not 100% sure, but they are definitely good quality. They're not see-through or anything like that. They have a good thickness to them, but they're not, too thick and definitely not too thin. So I think these will be a good addition to the wardrobe. Next up, I got some ketchup. We go through a lot of ketchup. My husband really likes ketchup. So I did the math, and this ketchup from Azure was on sale this month in this 3-pack of the 38-ounce bottles. It was $10.71 for 3 of them, so that comes out to be $3.57 per bottle. And this is the cheapest way that I've found to buy ketchup. But if it's not on sale, it's not the cheapest way to buy it. Next, I got some produce. I got 1 pound of organic garlic for $8.45. I have found that we go through about a bag of this a month, maybe a little bit longer than a month. So I like to just kind of get more of it than going to the store and getting like the little containers of garlic. So these all appear to be in pretty good shape, and I think it's a good quality garlic, so I've bought this a couple of times before. The next item that I purchased is this 10-pound bag of organic onions, and this was $17.95, so about $1.80 a pound. I know this is a lot more expensive than just normal onions at the store. It is a little bit cheaper than the organic ones that I have picked up a time or two at the store, but lately the onions in the store that I've been going to, they just are not good, whether they're organic or not. One bag I bought, it was like actually already rotting. I don't know how I didn't see that, but these are definitely a good quality product. And then I got a 5-pound bag of organic russet potatoes. This was $5.91, so $1.18 a pound. They all looked really good. These are a win. Again, more expensive than a typical potato, but you pay a little bit more to get an organic product. I also got some yellow potatoes. These are also organic, and this was $7.01 for a 5-pound bag, which comes out to $1.40 per pound. These also all looked really good. And then I got a 2-pound bag of lemons for $5.75, which is $2.87 a pound. For some reason, I was envisioning that I would have more than 4 lemons, but these are pretty large lemons, and honestly, for what I use lemons for, it kind of works out. But maybe in the future, I'll buy a bigger package of lemons and make some lemonade or something like that. But I just kind of use them periodically for cooking, and again, difficult or just really expensive to find an organic lemon in my area. And I do like that these are a little bit larger than some of the other ones that I've seen in the store. Next up, I got this Azure Market Organics wheat bran. This was in the bargain bin. It's a little bit out of date, but I don't really mind. It's a 16-ounce package for 80 cents, which is a really great deal. And I didn't realize how much fiber content is in this. I looked at it, and whatever the serving was, I don't remember exactly, but it is 99% of the daily value of fiber. So that's great, but I'll probably be incorporating this into muffins or breads or something like that, just for a little bit more nutrition. I poured some of it out so you could kind of get a look at it, because I find that that's helpful to kind of get to see products when people talk about them. I didn't do that for everything, but we did it for this and a couple other things. Next up, I got a bag of Azure Market Organic soft white wheat. This is a 25-pound bag, and it was $16.55, which comes out to 66 cents per pound. I have been eagerly awaiting my grain mill for months now, I think 6 or 7 months, and this is for that. I also got a 25-pound bag of organic bread flour, and this was $30.62, which comes out to be $1.32 per pound. Next up, I got a 12-pack of organic whole kernel corn. These are 15-ounce jars, and I got the 12-pack for $18.71, and that comes out to be $1.56 per can, which is cheaper than anything I can find locally for organic canned corn. I also got this Azure Market Organics vinegar. This is raw apple cider vinegar, 1 gallon of it. And this was on the Waves of Abundance sale, and it was $10.03 for the gallon. And that is a lot cheaper than anything that I could find. I was getting it at Costco, and this is definitely cheaper. But if it's not on sale, it's not cheaper. So unless it goes on sale, I probably won't be getting it again. But we use this for our chickens. And then I also got a 5-pound box of peach slices. These are organic and frozen. These were $15.08 or $3.02 per pound. These were also part of the Waves of Abundance sale. They are typically a little bit more expensive than what I paid, but I thought that these would be good to have on hand. And then I got some gallon wide mouth jars without lids. You have to buy the lids separately. So the lids cost $3.19 for 4 or 80 cents per lid. And then the jars cost $18.77 for a pack of 4. So that's $4.69 per jar. And these are also for food storage. And then, of course, you get the Azure sales flyer in each order. Everything I ordered this month was in stock, so that's amazing. My order was $275.50 plus the shipping fee, which is about 8%, and that was $23.42. And then I had some Azure Cash, which was $3.29 off. So it came out to be $295.63, and then I did have affiliate credit. If you are new to Azure Standard and you want to sign up, I would encourage you to use my link in the description box below. Thanks so much for watching.